everybody. Thank you for tuning in. I'm super excited today. I have my lovely parents, Pastor Charles Robinson, woo, 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 and my mother, First Lady Evangelist Missionary Robinson, that's joined for my YouTube channel. So I started to think about when I started to sing and how all that happened, and who better to inform us than my parents. So you guys, thank you. Welcome. So we're not in the same screen, of course, because I'm in Germany and they are in the States, but we're gonna do this thing. Okay, so are y'all ready? Are y'all excited?
Yes, ma'am. We're ready.
Okay, so they don't know any of the questions, so we're just gonna go with it. Okay, so your mom or dad, whoever wants to answer, when was your first time hearing me actually sing? Do you remember?
You came here singing. But you're talking about singing a song?
Yeah, do you remember?
No, it was real early. You used to always try to, when we first started talking, you were always listening to us singing at church or something. You always would echo or answer somebody that was saying something or singing something.
Okay.
At church and at home.
Yeah, I think, let me see. Probably while you was around the house. Because one of the first songs that I taught you guys is Jesus Loved the Little Children. You remember that?
No, I do not remember that, but
I sung in the choir while I was pregnant with you, so you may have been singing while you was in my stomach.
I was thinking about that because, like, both you and Dad sing, so it's amazing, that I guess I can sing a little bit too. So that's pretty cool. I probably was singing in the womb. I don't know. Who knows? So, like, when you found out I could sing, how did you, like, cultivate that gift? Like, did you try to keep me singing, or did you notice that I love to sing more than I love to do anything else?
Well, you kind of you didn't really have much of a choice as far as singing is concerned, because as I forestated, we were going to Anderson Temple in Fayetteville, North Carolina, and we sang all the time. And while we were in the choir, we had someone that we trusted to keep you while you were singing. And so after you became of age, you started joining the Sunshine Band, and they taught you Sunshine Band songs. So it kind of grew into it.
And even that, at that early age there, you had a voice that was kind of stood out, as being talented, I guess, because you began to lead a lot of the songs in the Sunshine Band, and that just kept going. But you've always been blessed with that gift or talent, whichever you want to call it, from an early age, and we did not try to stop it or try to make it go one way or the other, but we just prayed and asked the Lord to continue to bless our child. And then by the time you started singing, we was talking about another child, our second born. So you kind of hung in there with the music part as far as singing first, and it kind of stuck with you, and I guess you enjoyed it as well because we enjoy singing, and I guess watching us sing and watching us in the choir kind of caught hold of you, and you kind of enjoyed it, and a lot of people was giving you a lot of compliments and telling us how well you were singing, at a very early age.
Okay. I remember, I know I shared this with you the other day about how y'all, my dad, the people at the church sometimes will say, "Oh, I can't sing, my throat's hurting, I'm in pain." And I remember you pulling me into the pastor's study, and he was like, "Rhonda, don't ever use your sickness as an excuse to not sing, but while you sing, the Lord can heal you." And I remember just being small, well, younger in the adult choir, some days not feeling too good, but it never failed. Every time I opened my mouth to sing, I was feeling better. So, like, instilling that faith in me at a young age, I know has helped me, like, even now. So, to just go for it sometimes, even when I don't feel like it, because it's not about me. So, that's pretty cool. Now, was there a favorite, like, childhood moment of me singing that you can remember, or it could be singing or any favorite childhood moment of me you can share. Y'all can share one apiece if you want.
I want to share one that I always will always remember, I guess, or know and appreciate. That when you were singing in the Sunshine Band Choir or the Purity Choir, the younger age before you became a member of the adult choir or young adult choir, that you was always singing, and your ability to sing was pretty much uh, above the average, because you really sang from your heart. You really sang what was in you, and it really came across as you sang, because you would start crying in the middle of your song, and you would start crying, but you kept on singing. And after one of the services, or one time that you did this, which is your godfather, uh, came and made the comment. He came to me and say, "Your daughter can sing. She can really sing." He said, I've never seen or heard anyone that can get up and sing a song, start crying in the middle of the song, and do not lose the tone, do not lose the key, do not mess up the song, but cried and stayed on key with the song and completed the song even though you were crying. And those that know you can look and see that how even in your singing and worship and praising God now you get real emotional, but you're hanging there and get the job done because of not for show, but because of what's in you, and because it comes out through your singing and the emotions that you have and how dedicated you are to singing now. But that was at an early age that he made that comment, which we noticed and we admire, but we didn't try to tell you not to cry, not to sing this way, not to do it that way, but we just prayed and asked the Lord to continue to bless your talent and your gift.
Hi.
Mom, before you go, it's funny because I still cry now. Every time I open my mouth, especially if I'm doing praise and worship or just singing, in general, I could be in the house and be like, "Ooh," and it just start coming down. But I just want to share. Okay, Mom, go ahead.
No, I was going to say, I really think that everybody else at the church realized that not only that you had a gift and a talent and you were anointed when you were in high school, not high school, I think it was middle school, you were in the adult choir. And one of the songs, the song that really, I think, how people say they got the limelight or they got their break. One of the songs that you sang was My Help. All of my help come from the Lord. Mm-hmm. Oh my goodness. When we sang that song for the first time, with you leading that song, you're talking about the Spirit of the Lord that came in that place that day. Mm-hmm. Oh my God, I can still see the glory of the Lord in that place that day. You sang that song from your heart. And as out there, your dad said you cried, but you kept singing. You didn't lose your note. And from that point on, they just you just kept growing. You just kept increasing, and it hasn't stopped yet. I mean, there are more instances where you sang, but I'm just saying, is as far as I can remember, that's when you really got that break.
Wow.
Like like a movie star got their time to shine, and
Mhm.
they broke loose. So you got that break right then, and it's been going up ever since.
Yeah, I remember singing that song a lot, but I can't remember the first time.
Well, also I remember before you got to the adult choir, you was in the Sunshine Purity Choir, and I thank God for the environment that He allowed you to be in, so
Mhm.
that you could cultivate your singing. You know.
Yeah, another one of those songs was that I may not be the best
Oh,
of anything, or have the best of anything. Sometimes I feel the least of all.
Yeah, Michael used to
You
sing
sang
that
that. You sang
too.
that, and that was one of the choirs, younger choirs, best favorite songs as well. That you led, and you just allow God to use you. And I think that was one thing that we tried to install in you, to let the Lord use you in your singing. It's not about trying to be good or be the best, but to give God your best.
mhm.
And I think that putting yourself into it, and catching hold of that, allow God to minister to you as you sing and minister to others.
Right.
Still going strong today.
Yes, it's I'm thankful. I don't know if I ever told y'all. Maybe I have, but I'll just take time now. Sometimes people regret growing up in church or the experiences they have, but I appreciate you all for what you've done. I'm not gonna cry. Because those times have built upon even, to where I am now. And a lot of people these days, they seem to give their kids more choices. And not that you all didn't give me a choice, but you told me one day in the car, Mama, that my life was church. What was you say? Church, school, and something else. I can't remember the last thing.
I was very young then, Rhonda. You must have been 4 years old, I believe you said. You stopped and said, "I'm tired going to church." I
It was
said,
like, get used to it. This is your
that's your
life.
life, baby.
This is your life.
Life, that's your
I
life.
remember that too. I was driving and I heard you say that. I said, "Ooh," and heard your mom respond to you. I just laughed because that there was no way of you getting out of going to church, because that's what we did and that's what it was about. And that was what God gave us, you and your siblings, that we raised you up in the fear of God, in church.
Yeah.
And not saying that you would have stayed there, even if you left. It was nothing that we uh, could contribute to ourselves as to why you would leave, but we meant to do what we did. That was to keep you in church and let you at least live in church. And even if you, after you got old and wanted to leave and find out what the world is about, that'd have been on you, but not on us.
I
We
know
can
that's
raise you and teach you, but it's up to you to follow and keep the teaching and training that you have received in action.
right. Well, I appreciate you all, and y'all. It's me. I'm the oldest, and then it's
Yep.
Christina and Charles. So, how did y'all feel when you realized all three of your children could sing, and then Charles being able to play? Like, you know, were you shocked, or how did you feel? Because all of us could sing, all of us could do a little something, something. Um,
Well, your mom and daddy can sing a little bit too, so
yes,
it's like
yes.
We I can do just a little bit,
yeah,
but
we can do a little bit, a little bit.
but
Then we've got a family of singers, and
I
you know,
mean, it was a good thing because we brought you up in church, but that you and Christina, your sister, would sing duets,
Mm-hmm.
and you all would sing together. And Charles, he would sing too before, and he would sing with you, and it always looked like the Robinsons, the kids are going to give us a selection or something. When he started playing the drums, and then he started playing the keyboard and piano and organ and whatnot, and he kind of moved out of the singing part to the musician part of playing the instruments. Now, all three of y'all played instruments,
The
but
fact that you guys have grown up to be women of God and men of God. I give God the glory. I give God the praise. To God be the glory. It was no goodness of ours, but one thing for sure, uh, when we had the first child, my husband said, I don't know how to raise children. I said, I don't either. We didn't know how to raise you. But one thing, we were in the church, and when you're in the church as parents, you have got to be authentic. You have to be real. You have to be real at home. You have to be real at the church. You have to balance your children's lives so that they will enjoy church. You travel with you a lot. And I look at the men of prophecies that have gone to you in your life,
Mm-hmm.
and they are coming to pass.
Mm-hmm.
And this was at a young age when you were prophesied to about certain things, and they are coming to pass. So to God be the glory for
Yeah.
what he did.
yeah, we cannot forget Superintendent Pastor McMurray
Mm-hmm.
at Rescue Temple. As your mom said, as you left Fayetteville, they continue to allow you to work, and he did a great job in channeling you and getting you in the right direction. But I'm reminded of so many times that you and I had some talks, Rhonda, that we looked like people that were not as gifted or talented as you were in your music, playing your instrument and singing, that they seemed like they would get the promotions, they would get the first chair, and they would get stuff. And you were real upset about that from time to time. And we kind of talked to you, and I know I talked with you about it, told you don't worry about it, just do your best and let God work on those things. And how you accepted that, and you just kept practicing and kept doing, and Lord elevated you above and beyond what you know what was going on. And it wasn't that we did anything to do it. We just try to keep your mind, and know where your help come from. And so I watched you through the years, how you struggle with different issues and problems, situations, that God developed you and kept you through it because you kept Him involved. You kept the Lord first in it, and He kind of brought you through those things and kind of developed you. And when people were, look over you, the Lord would put you in a position that they have to notice you and pull you up and give you,
Yes, sir.
because you were God's servant. You were doing what God wanted you to do. And I appreciate that and thank God for that and praise God for all that He's done and is doing in your life when it comes to your ministry. And your ministry has grown from not just singing to being able to actually speak a word, interpret the word, and encourage others, motivate others, and to be an example to others. And we used to tell you all the time, just wait, just give the Lord time, just wait. Don't worry about it. It's gonna be all right. And
Yes.
I think I used to say that to you all the time. It'll be all right. Just wait. The Lord knows and the Lord sees. So you don't have to worry about going out doing things on your own, or dipping and dabbing and cheating and hiding and carrying on to try to make things happen for you. That God see and God will elevate you in His due time, to do whatever it is. And bless you to get those titles and those positions and to help you to develop your gift. And now you're using it all the way in Germany. And, God, there's no limit what God can do if you just let the Lord use the gift that He's given you. that's not just to you, that's to anybody that will, whosoever will. And we just can see how God has blessed in your life through the ministry of humbleness and just doing what the Lord wants you to do and let the Lord use you.
It was in Greensboro, as you know, that the Lord laid upon my heart to do my first live recording. Woo! In
Yes.
2011. So, what did y'all think about when I first said I want to do a live recording? I want to do a live recording. Did y'all? I know you were supporting me, but what came to your mind? Anything you remember that came to your mind during that time?
Well, I kind of figured it was a good time
Mhm.
because you were not just a novelist in singing, and you had the ability and the skills, and you wrote your own songs and your own music. Your brother helped write the music and put it together, and
Yes.
your sister helped sing the parts on the album as well. But we knew that when you said you were going to do it, that was something that the Lord had put in your heart to do, and we knew that it would be a blessing to do it. So, you know, to me, it was just another phase that we had to support you in, and let God use it. You know, we won't stand in the way of the work of the Lord. That's for sure.
Yes. What about you, Mom? We're so excited because we're closer than we ever been to get the music out. But how did you feel when you first heard, or I told you guys, about the live recording?
I was excited. I knew it was going to happen at some point. I appreciate your bravery and your courage, because once you were able to start singing, then you had the courage to do it in front of your peers, even in high school.
In high school, I ran for senior class president, yes, and I sung "Count on Me." Count on me through thick and
Right.
I think that song made me win. I
I
think
think so. And you have very good quality and leadership skills also. But that song, I think they love that song, and they want you
that's me
want
run for senior class president. I still don't know to this day. What in the world?
all the exposure that you have had throughout the years with the meeting different people on different levels, whether it be music or speaking. That in itself has allowed you to be able to have that courage to produce, to sing. And even when, like, you went to the live broadcast, when you did that, you had that courage and that perseverance to do what is necessary. So one thing even though you do sing and you have a very good talent of singing too, that's one of your gifts. But one of your gifts also is the spirit of helps, the gift of helps, because you always help people. Even when you was young, you was always concerned about other people more than you were about yourself. And I thank God for your husband, Deraje, because he's concerned about you. But yeah, so I was excited about your first live recording. In fact, I don't know what you would call it, but when the first CD came out, I think it was one song or two songs, we were just playing it in the car
Oh, wow.
all the time, that one single, and played it at church, got people. It was just beautiful.
Played
It
it
was
on
an
the
exciting
radio.
Oh
time.
yeah, I remember the demo before the recording, the live recording. I remember that night when I was getting ready, I was like, "Oh my gosh, it's like a dream." And Jabrell, who is one of the singers from the live recording, said, "It is a dream. It's your dream," and that was so powerful to me. It literally made me mess up and cry. And Dad, to hear you doing the introduction that night, and you and Mom be on the front row. I mean, it was a lot of people there that was very supportive and excited. It was just beautiful. So I know y'all haven't heard the songs in a while, but if you had to choose a favorite song from that night, could you think of one that you really, really, really liked?
Yes, fast one where you had everybody standing up and jumping and what was it? Give me a name. Give me a name.
You probably talking about "We Lift You Up" with the
we lift you up. That's it. You know that's it. That's it.
I knew you were gonna say that one.
Lift up, yeah, lift it up, yeah. That was it. That's my favorite, or one of them. I liked a few of the other. I liked all of them, but it was some others that really had some meaning to it, definition to it, that would kind of cause you to think and they give God some praise behind it. You know.
Yes.
It's been a while since we listened to it.
It has been a while.
But I understand it's coming out.
It's
shortly.
coming. It's coming. We're so excited. Like, yes, I'm so excited. I'm right now. I don't know if I told you. I'm right now choosing the CD cover design and figuring out the packaging and all that good stuff. So I know there's been so many people that have donated to the project, and that's a part of the wonderful live crew. So they'll be getting their CDs first. Of course, y'all are a part of that too. So I'm just excited. I'm thankful. I'm just so grateful. If you had, I guess, any advice to give me with moving forward, unless Mom, you can remember a song. Do you remember the songs?
It was a worship song that was on the demo. I can't remember it because I probably haven't listened to it in a year or two, but it was a worship song on the demo that I liked, and I loved it. I played it and played it and played it, but I can't remember the words.
It's okay. There was two up there. There was one that says, "Holy, you are holy."
That one. That's the one. Yes. Yes. Holy, you are holy.
Yes.
Yeah.
That one's actually still on the YouTube channel, so you guys can check that one out. So,
and I saw it on the YouTube channel.
Which one? Yep.
Yeah.
If y'all could give me any advice with moving forward, what would you say?
I say keep letting the Lord use you, keep seeking the Lord and keep him first, and he will take you to where he wants you to go. And say, let the Lord direct your path. He will direct your path if you seek him first. And that hadn't been the problem with seeking him and following him. So there's no limit to where you're going. It's just that you just got to keep the Lord there with you as you go. And you'll see how many obstacles or how many challenges you have overcome because you're still walking with the Lord, and the Lord is still using you. And there's nothing that he can't put in your path for you to accomplish if you just stay with it. So just stay with the Lord and keep doing what you're doing is serving him and listening to him. Keep him first, and he'll keep you on the right path, and he'll keep you going. There's no limit.
Thank you.
Yes, I'm so proud of you and proud to know that you are my daughter. But I would say that one of the things that you would probably encourage you to do is to be prayerful. Mm-hmm. Stay prayerful, because the Bible says in all thy ways acknowledge him, mm-hmm. and he will direct your path. Lean not on your own understanding. Mm-hmm. And knowledge is information. So you just got to continue to acknowledge him. Understanding is comprehension. Mm-hmm. And wisdom is applying that knowledge and comprehension. So if you pray and continue to lift up the name of Jesus, God will allow you to let you know where to go. Keep negative people out of your lives. Don't listen to negative comments. Mm-hmm. Know that you know the voice of God. Be sensitive. Continue to be sensitive to the voice of God. Yeah. And anybody that will come with negative comments, throw them out. We don't have time for that. Yeah. But the most important thing is, Pastor said, your dad has said, be prayerful, stay humble before the God, and give God the glory and praise, because he's the one that deserves the glory. Be slow to react.
Yeah.
Think before you react. And know that everybody that come in your life, it doesn't mean you're any good. Some people come in your life to destroy you. Some people in your life, some people that may be in your life may be jealous, but you ask God to show you those spirits so that you will know how to deal with them. And I believe if you stay prayerful and stay in your word, then God will show you who, when, and how to deal with people.
Yeah, and God deals with your ability. He loves your ability. He knows what your ability is, but he really wants your availability. Gotta be willing to go.
That's good. That's good. That's real good. I was gonna ask y'all, what could you say to other people who are, singers or in ministry, but you shared so much that I think we could glean from it, especially the last part of being available and being prayerful, knowing and discerning the voice of the Lord. That's also important. So I love y'all so much. I know y'all know.
Love you too.
I did.
And thank you for being willing to share with the world some of your parenting and how I just love how you all, you didn't say, oh yeah, it's all about us. No, you was like, no, God, and we bless God for these other people who was a part of the village to help raise you as well. So that's just beautiful. I love y'all. Thank you again.
Love you.